Hello, YouTube. My name is Yamakar, and we're back with episode 45 of our Death World series. In this episode, we watch more things die, build more things, and continue growing the factory. So last episode, we boosted our red chip production quite a bit, started building tier 3 production modules. We have a few coming in right now as we speak. And just generally grew the factory quite well. So one building I think that deserves chips sooner rather than everybody else is these. So we're going to productivity a bunch of these, then we're going to check out our low density and see what its problem is. Well, actually we already know what its problem is. It doesn't have enough copper. So copper is right here, and it is not enough. So we're going to kind of scroll up here and check this. We are not smelting fast enough. So we have a fix for that. It's called Smelt Faster. So if I put this right there, actually lines up nicely with that. And then we're going to do another splitter section here. So we're going to put a splitter here, a splitter on that line. Every single line will put one splitter. And then we'll run the copper into the factory. So let's go up first and get that going. Beautiful, beautiful spaceship. Upgrade that. Upgrade pretty much everything. Everything goes yellow. Power looks okay. And if I get this line saturated, we'll be happier. That is a lot of green chips coming down here. That is a long line. Who let me do that? So long. It's hard to get the full scale of it until you run the whole length. And even here, we'd be making more green chips if we had our way. Okay. I can actually just build that myself. So, not enough copper. So. One line. Now this is the outside line, so it's going to be mimicking the other side. All these lines are going to mimic the other sides. So phase 1, good. Next I need to pull off this line. And you're going to go there. Next, we'll do this one. Okay, we have 2. And this is number 3. And there we go. More copper. Then we are going to grab this. I could probably remove that. Doesn't look like we need that anymore. Yeah, we'll place this right there. Why there? Why not? So I need to make sure I'm on the right lines. So this line here. We're going to push it over just one more. And by one, I mean 2. You are going to go like that. And that way these belts can come in directly. So 2 are connected. This is the 3rd line right here. And this is the 4th line. Okay. Now we need to figure out how we want to bring it to the rest of the factory. So if I bring one up top, One to either of these. So you can go in that line. You can go in that line. So that brings 2. So these 2 are going into these 2 lines. And then I have these 2 left. So go like this, go like this. You can go into that line. We have 1 line left to go into, the top one right there. And it is fully set up. Okay, perfect. Bots are coming to build it, but I can do it just as fast myself. So once this is built, we should notice, even though there's 1 line coming out, it should be going on every line. Perfect. And a secondary line should be coming in a minute. Now we have 2 furnace runs. This doesn't quite work. Close, but not quite. Same with that one. And now we don't have enough raw iron or copper. But that's a better problem. We're smelting pretty much everything that we have. If we have it, we're smelting it. So that actually goes like that. Broke the balancer. So now there's definitely more furnaces running here. But it almost means I need more mines. Which is again a great problem. Perfect. Balanced? Not at all. But it works. Grab these ones. So mine from all sides. Same thing here. Perfect. Yeah, looks like we can fit a few more mining drills up here. Might as well tap every single piece of this node. Okay. Could move the Roboport, but that's a little extra. And then we do have another setup right there we could possibly pull from. Almost tempted to do it. Just to get another yield here. So the setup looks okay. Just the right side's kind of messed up. So we can place that right there. Just straight up remove this backside. Put you right there. It's all connected. It's a little extreme of a line here again, but this is what we do when we don't have trains. Where does that go to? I have no idea. Actually, this whole line should get moved into the logistics network. That would make it a lot easier to deal with. The bots will start building it. The bots will begin, and there's even belts up in here. That's fine, though. We need more copper. So, this is going to do that. This is going to do that. And it doesn't mean means we don't have to place any more Roboports down, which is nice. Then we can turn it here. Actually, let's not turn it there. So we need to bring it over there. Wow, this is... I don't think I've made belts this long before in my Factorio career. But this whole playthrough is kind of a one-off, so... I think it works. I think it works. There's so many cliffs here. forcing me to turn and twist and bob and weave. Let's go like that. Just trying to make this as easy on myself as possible. Well, the network's a little bit ridiculously long, but it doesn't really matter too much when the bots are building it. And as long as you can support it, that's the only thing that matters. Under normal situations, you would never do this. But there's not much about this playthrough that's normal, so we're going to allow it. So we should be pulling 2 fully saturated lines here. That's kind of the goal. Not 100% sure how I want to load us in here. So I might go like that. So it is going to get pushed up into there. That's backwards now. I'd love to get it up into that one. Or actually in that, right there. That would feed most of the factory. Most of our setup here. This gets pushed into this one and then goes into that one there. So, yeah. Perfect. And that should work. Now, we do have biters around this area. So we might now have to manually clear the rest of this out and push the wall up. So, we're going to do some manual targeting. Make Spidertron run there for me. Close that. Look at the bots going. I love it. Love to see it. We're going to check where our train is. Manually stopped. Don't care about this one. We want the other one. We're looking for this one. Cannot connect. So we're missing a track right there. Very close, but not quite connected. Close, but no cigar. Close only works well in hand grenades and atomic bombs. So it should go up. You can see it goes up to right there. Close. Now our bot friends are building all that for us. Gonna put you on manual. I would love for it to go up a little bit more. Just gonna leave it on manual for a second here. And we are gonna clear the rest of this top out. This is now my section of factory. We live here now. Ooh, look at that. So a couple more nodes here and then we're kind of clear. Not much left. Not much left in this peninsula area. A lot of biters though. A lot of stragglers. Oh, I thought I got a bomb off. I certainly did not get a bomb off there. Don't want to overcommit too much. We all know how that plays out. There we go. Just a little bit left. And the northmost line is ours. Not even much left there. One spawner there. We did upgrade our laser damage. I think that's making a huge difference. I think that might be it. And then we can manually clear the rest. Then we just need to wall it off. Some nice land value up here. Okay. I think that's it. The north belongs to us. Doesn't even kill them in one shot. Too strong. Unless they're right in the direct blast. They survive a hit. So now we bring our wall up. Actually, maybe go sideways here. So we have a sideways section of wall right here. Hey. It's horrible though. So much stuff mixed in it. And we only need the one side actually. So we don't need anything here. I don't know if the flame throwers are hooked up there properly. We could actually go a little more down as well, but we'll start. We need it started. Gotta start somewhere. So are these pipes connected properly is the main question here. If the pipes work, then we can work with it. So we'll find out pretty fast. I do not have any more pipes on me. We are not prepared. Grabbed a few myself. Power lines are kind of gross here as well, so we'll kind of upgrade the power lines. Upgrade the stamp. We need to figure out how the oil is crossing. In order for it to be a stamp, it needs to be stampable. Right now, I don't think it's very stampable. Kind of strange working on a diagonal like this. Is it stampable? So, the way we could make it stampable is by having the flamethrowers on top of each other like that. And the rail line doesn't line up. Perfect. So, we're going to place that right here. We're going to click into it. We're going to remove the rail. Save blueprint. Place our flamethrowers on top of each other. Like such. Should be connected like that. You are ghosted, that's why you're not connected. Sort out these pipes right here quickly, and then I think we are good to go. With a real proper stamp. I feel like there's a lot of excess pipes in this. So we don't need those. Don't need that. Some random pipe up in Narnia there. So the pipe goes here, goes there, connects into here, goes there. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. So don't need those. Try not to die while we're doing this. That is not ideal. Remove those. Save blueprint. As we just keep whittling away at it. So remove those two, remove those two. That, and that. I think we're good. Well, it comes here, goes there. I see a huge attack right next to me. Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me? Okay. So now we have those blueprints. Also something wrong with the train track, but that's okay. Still not working quite as intended. So if it goes here, the oil is not quite lined up. Really close though. That's the problem with angular setups like this. So the train won't be able to cross anymore, and that's okay. This goes here. It's gonna go there. Gonna go there. Gonna go there. I think the oil should be still connected. Wow. Okay, guys. Okay, biters. We are trying to build here. I'm trying to make something beautiful. I need one laser. That'll save us. One laser to rule them all. So power is connected to a ghost somewhere. Where are you not connected? Right there. Right there. Same thing. Place another one up over here. So it's charging. It's not showing me the robo port when it's charging like that. I keep thinking these black circles are lakes as I'm building. Can make another power plant over here. Another disgusting coal-powered setup. Especially for power's not keeping up. Could just do almost exactly like this. I'm sure the biters would appreciate it. So this is right where we are right now. Probably fix this. Our laser actually did some good work there. Good job, laser. I think if this train stopped firing, we'd be okay. Stop shooting! We have a lot of bots coming here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's what you like to see right there. That means you're doing something. Something is happening. What? I don't know. But something. Let's manually build the wall there for a second. Let's see what they're missing. Nothing crazy. Like they're missing some pretty standard stuff there. I prefer the bots to build this, but they're kind of slow when I make them travel from the other side of the map to here. A little bit of an input lag there. It's nice to see that's working properly before I step away. This goes here, this goes here. There's a ghost somewhere or something. There's just no oil. Have a pump jack on me. Doo doo doo. Only 9 undergrounds on me though. 94. That is a lot. I played whole playthroughs and never had that many. For sure this connects to nothing, so I'll rip that all out. Pretty sure, not 100% sure, but... No, there should be lots of oil in these lines. Even if it's disconnected from somewhere. Pulling that oil. Good, 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 good. So again, a few aren't connected. Oops. But it looks like the majority are. And in the corner we can place a few extras. Okay, look at that. Perfect. Going over here for a second, we're going to copy this beast. It's kind of funny to be copying and pasting something like this. Is there no cliffs in the way? There's a cliff on the right below there. I normally wouldn't do this, but I think pissing off the biters is more fun this playthrough. And with the goal of making 1 billion belts. Great success. Okay. Generate a fair amount of power there. We do need water inputs here. Let's see our network range. Let's need one more of these somewhere right here. We have one. And one more to connect it. And we still don't have quite range on this whole area. So we need to do something about that. One there. One there, and I think we have range on the whole area. Does that have power? I don't know. Now it certainly does. Okay. Okie dokie. This is hilarious. We do need water. So I place the water there. With this roboport there, we will be able to place pipes. So no problem with that. We need 4 of those. We have one pipe and it's in the way. Go right there. Good, 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 good. Okay, we have two connected now. And now we need the third here. Okay. Losing something down here. That's another little power plant setup. Beautiful. Don't really care if the tracks don't work perfectly. Oh, standing in fire hurts, apparently. That is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's having a bit of a problem with our bots crossing right now, I can tell. So, do something like this here. We're going to set it up. The bots will place it slowly but surely, and eventually they'll get their charging ports going all the way across. No man's land here. This is all part of our factory now. Part of the world domination plan. Wasting power lines is the least of my problems. Wasting roboport's a little more annoying. But power lines is fine. We're going to copy this. Now we have this beautiful stamp. And that's going to kind of cover us right in the middle there. And we'll do one down somewhere. Close enough. Okay. The raw ore coming down. Oh, what many bots are you guys waiting for here? Or do we not have storage chests? I should check my storage chest and see if we don't have room. If that's the case, now we have room. A little bit of a war going on here right now. As the bots are trying to build it, they're crossing a little bit as we're shooting, but that's okay. Building this network here will fix this migration problem. And we're good to go. Artillery shell range is 68% complete. That is looking good. I'm going to send Spidertron right back to the main factory. Take a sip of my drink. And contemplate our next move of action here. So the ore is coming. Checking our mines here. These lines are saturated. Copper is great. How's our low density coming along? Even low density is happy right now. So low density's problem right now, it's a little bit of copper, but it's mostly not enough assemblers. So I think this copper line, which is pulled from the other side of the world, could, in theory, go to the low density. But what is science's problem right now? Science is waiting on space science. So we don't have enough space science here. Everything else looks good. So we need the rocket to shoot faster, and it is low density. So if we can make low density produce faster, we are good to go. I know everybody's using low density. So, more low density. More low density. Our oils are okay. I see them flickering there. Yeah, oil's great. Oil is great. It's not even good. It's great. I do like this low density setup. So we're going to snag that and put it over here. Give me a little bit of space to work with. This is actually the stamp. Not whatever I had before. That obviously is going to create a little bit of an issue. So we'll move this line. Move it only to correct it later. So, we have copper right next to us. Copper, one of our main ingredients here. Probably the worst ingredient in the whole thing. Then we need plastic. Plastic is kind of right next to us. That's almost too good. And then we need steel. Steel doesn't look super happy. Steel's not going to be happy I'm pulling from it. A couple of problems with the steel. First off, it's a tortoise line. Yellow. Super slow. So, I guess it's not yellow all the way down. Just a little bit of yellow right there where we're looking. So maybe steel will be okay. We'll find out momentarily. And then this, we are going to run into the rocket. Perfect. So we're starting to get it a little busy over here, which is nice. Nice to see it. It was looking too clean before. Need more weaves. So we're actually right there. And this is backwards. Look at that. Look at that zigzag formation. Looks really cool in the minimap. Should probably make sure that gets fixed ASAP. We have 2,000 bots. I think the next tech after this is faster robots. Oh, wow. We are slacking on our robots. Let's do this first. Didn't even give them basic upgrades. Poor robots. Poor robots. That's kind of funny. This will tech super fast too. It's not even using space science. That'll actually make a pretty big difference, I think, for us. Considering how much work I make the robots do, that's really funny I didn't give them anything. Poor robots. I don't even know if I have enough wooden power lines anymore. Okay. Looking good. Our productivity modules, these guys. How many do we have? 11. They're waiting on blue chips. kind of normal to see. Blue chips are one of the first things we should be... blue actually looks really good right now. It just needs more. Just need a more of a better setup. More of a better setup. Wow. Great English. The green chip production is really good, and the reds are looking decent right now as well. So... we're going to pull the greens onto that line in the front. Kind of bring the sulfuric acid over, and then a red line. Finally making more blue. Talked about it for long enough. Grab some pipes and run a sulfuric acid line over. Nice to see more blue coming up in world. Pipes are right here. I don't know where everything is, but I have a good idea where most things are. So we're looking for the sulfuric acid line. Now that's something I do not know where it is. Obviously there's one here. But it's something you don't need very often. That's why I wouldn't know where it is. Off the top of my head. Let's go here to here to here to here. And then we'll run it. Cannot reach. What a weird building with Spidertron jumping back and forth always. You hear the rocket launching. Such a good sound to hear. So we need to go down a little bit here. The golden days of Factorio when you can mix fluids. Ruin hours of work because you mixed a couple pipes. Oh, those were the days. This goes like that. Guess you don't need the top one. Perfect. And that is giving us blue chips. And blue I can just run right into there somewhere. That's awesome to see. Blue being one of those items. Takes forever to get, but once you get it, don't really ramp it up very often. Such an end tier item. Even on yellow belts, it'll be fine for a long time. Try to give our highest priority items the worst equipment possible. So we're running right into there. I'm pretty sure that was broken for some reason. I don't know if I just did that or not. Then this goes here. And there you go, more blue chips. Probably almost doubling our blue chip production there. Can't believe we didn't even tech any of these basic robot upgrades. It's actually really funny. These are all going now. Cool. If we're feeling really good, we can do this. Now that's feeling really good. Really ambitious. Can I keep up with that? I don't know. So I do that. Do that. This is really quite ambitious, though. Not sure everything will keep up with that, but that is looking good over here. We are doing stuff. Things are happening. And I think if we put a beacon here, it doesn't quite work. So maybe push this whole setup up one. So we have a beacon right here. And these will be right there. They're a little offset this time, but that's okay. I think that's more important, having the beacons work like that. So now I place a beacon, it will hit all the buildings. Perfect. Don't need to do that yet, but future-proofing stuff is never a bad idea. But yeah, look at the factory grow. We got our second power plant up and almost running. Missing a couple pipes, but I guess the bots are coming. Slowly but surely. The logistics network is... will be being expanded as soon as they get that one power line. Same with this one here. Missing some power. Both sides couldn't expand because they're missing power. Oops. This is almost running. Almost operational. Our second coal reactor. Horrible. Horrible that we're doing this, but it's actually really funny. Works perfectly with this playthrough's mentality. And we have conquered the north. So now we start pushing left like a clock and opening up the whole factory. I feel like the map is going to be something like this. Something big like that. But until next we meet, this is Yamakara. Ciao for now.